Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
Well, I'm done drinking my tea. I better set down this glass, but it's wet on the bottom. So I better use this coaster here. That wasn't very exciting, was it? Alright, so let's try it again. Only instead of using this coaster, we're going to use this coaster. Oh, I'm out of tea. I better set it down, but it's still wet on the bottom, so I better use this coaster. Huh? Yeah, way more exciting, right? Okay, if you had a choice between setting your cup down on this coaster or this coaster, which one would you take? Okay, let me make it a little more difficult for you. This coaster or this coaster? Which one? See, because if you get two, not only could you use it as coasters, but then you can do, an impersonation of Elton John. So goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society howl. No, not doing it for you. Okay, maybe if I switch modes to Blinky, does that work for you? Benny and the Jets. Benny, Benny. Nothing. Okay, let's go with solid then. See, no blinkies. Get back, honky cat. Better not no, nothing, nothing at all. Well, considering these things only cost $7, you can buy as many of them as you can afford, and they're really easy to make on your own if you wanted to. Let me just pop off the top plastic here. Everything you get everything that comes within a coaster for every coaster that you buy, but I'm saying you could build your own. They're just little LEDs attached to a circuit board with, I believe, LR44 batteries running the whole thing. There's one mode. There's the second mode. And there's the third mode. And there's just a little switch in the middle. You don't want to leave these things running overnight because, believe me, they'll drain battery. But the nice thing is these LR44s, you can buy 100 of them for like $10. So it's relatively cheap to replace the batteries. I have 4 of them because you can't really have just one coaster. You have to have 4. I guess you don't buy them in sets of 4, but I'm saying that you wouldn't want to just have one coaster. It's kind of pointless unless, of course, you're the only person who ever comes over to your house. And if you're the only person in your house and you use coasters, there's something seriously wrong with you. Something more wrong with you than wrong with me for wanting these things. You know I like anything that happens to glow. The nice thing about the way they constructed these coasters, and I guess they're officially called glowing UFO drink coasters, the way that the plastic is set up is it pushes that light out. So on its own, that circuitry with the LEDs attached to it doesn't. I mean, it glows obviously, but the light is dispersed in such an amazing fashion. It really, the light just look. I don't know. Are you seeing it reflecting off my glass here, my cup? It really gets out there when it's sitting inside the plastic. So they've done something to maximize the light that is emitted from your glowing UFO drink coaster. And as I said, you can buy as many of them as you can afford. I wouldn't say that you would want to have these, in a classy setting. I wouldn't even use this coaster in a classy setting. This is just a piece of rubber, really. Is it rubber or plastic? It doesn't taste like either one. Yeah, it definitely tastes like a UFO. Oh, and it was made in China. Hey, I wonder if there's lead in here. I wouldn't know by shaking it, and I probably wouldn't know by tasting it either. Either way, you can pick these up, as I said, for about $7, but I've probably got a coupon lying around, so if you want your own glowing UFO drink coasters, let me know. I can get you a coupon to save you some money. My email address is chris@pirillo.com, and you're more than welcome to drop me a line for anything that glows that you know of that I may not know of so that I can take a look at it and possibly even, put it here. In fact, when I got these the other day, I set this coaster back here and it was just illuminating everything and people were like, oh, where'd you get that? That's great. Oh, that's awesome. And then I set this other one here. It was like, oh, wow, that's so cool, Chris. If I can get it to stand up. It's not made to stand up. Like, you can use these anywhere. I mean, take them with you wherever you go. If you need something to glow, take the glow with you wherever you go, I guess, with these things. You're welcome to stop by our community of geeks, geeks.pirillo.com, and then, of course, you're more than welcome to join us in the chat room. We're typically talking tech 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.